Okay, am I live? Let me go on my other device and see. Am I live? I'm not doing this again. Okay, so I am live. I'm not doing this again. I'll just go ahead and get started. I am so petty that I CashApp TREECEY because Jay Wilson pissed me off. Let me tell you how it happened. Now, Jay Wilson is not somebody I watch like that. I don't really have any strong opinions about him because I don't check for him enough to feel strongly about him either way. I have made commentary about his ongoing beef with TREECEY, and I called him a bitch about it basically because he flaunted his man in front of TREECEY. Like, to me, that makes you a girl. Like, you're fighting with a girl talking about the man wanted me. The boy is mine. He didn't want you. He wanted me. And I'm like, well, I don't have anything against you being gay or effeminate, but you can still be a man. And that's not a man. Men don't do that. Men don't act like that. So just, be a respectable gay man. But when he had his whole issue with Wiley and QB and 5'8", I went to go see what he was talking about. His name was hot. And I was trying to see what he was going to say next about it, And I caught him doing a live one night, and I just started participating in the conversation. Now, he wasn't talking about shit. I mean, I don't know what the subject was. I was really late to the live, and then it wasn't about the QB fight or nothing. All I know is he said Uber paid him well. And I know that's something people like to clown him about. And I just said Uber is honest work. And gave my support that way by saying that, in so many words, I'm listening. I appreciate what you have to say. So I'm cheering him on. And I forget what else he said, but I said something else relating to him participating respectfully in the conversation. Hey, what's up there? Ishaka Harris? Thanks for joining me. So yeah, I was just participating in the conversation. He wasn't talking about anything salacious, what I came for, but, I still participated. And next thing I know, I have this beach attacking me. Now, I didn't know it yet because I don't see her. So I just see people talking to her and making comments. From those comments, I could infer that she was coming for me. So, make a long story short, I do have multiple accounts, never denied that. I went on my other account so I could see what she was saying. And sure enough, she was attacking me and then accusing me of being a child predator and saying that there's an investigation out for me that she had to do and all this, and like, watch out for me. And I'm like, that's ridiculous. And this isn't the first time she's done this. I really think that man hates women, period. Facts. Ishaka, I think so too. But I'm like, okay, this is what she does. I'm just gonna keep talking to Jay Wilson, participating in the conversation that we're having, because he doesn't know me, he doesn't know the story, and I'm not gonna go ham and give a bad first impression. So, because I kept my cool, I mean, I stayed there for a while. And more people started to join her in attacking me. And Jay Wilson started to make comments like, okay, I don't know what's going on, but would everybody relax, please? Like, let's not do that, you know? And they tried to provoke me. They were really trying to get me to say something disrespectful so I would get kicked out of the chat. Because Jay Wilson is not going to kick me out for any other reason, right? He just said he doesn't let other people run his platform, right? And he said in response to somebody telling him about, I'm friends with Flo, I don't care who you're friends with, as long as you're not disrespectful over here, you can stay here. That's what he said. Okay. So none of that worked. Everything they were saying did not work. And they were getting hotter and hotter because I was not being blocked and Jay Wilson didn't have a problem with me. So I'm trying to think what happened next. I forget the last thing I said before I was blocked, but this speech convinced Jay Wilson to block me. I know what it was. I said I would call in, but you're not taking call-ins tonight. And then he said, well, that makes you sound kind of guilty because why do you need to talk to me? Why do you need to call in to explain what's going on? And I just said, okay, well, no problem. But I just wanted to help him understand why his moderator had gone ham. But I didn't have a chance to do that. And so because of that, me offering to call in, and in his opinion, that was suspect, he was convinced to block me. And it's not the fact that I was blocked from Jay Wilson's chat that bothers me. I don't even care about Jay Wilson like that. I was trying to give him a chance. It's the fact that I was blocked because of somebody else. Because somebody else said something that wasn't even true. That's what made you block me. But this is the man that doesn't let anybody run his own platform. So I didn't have a problem with him before this. And I was there that night when people were super chatting him. I don't know what sparked that, but I was there that night when they were competing to see who could send him the most money, and we could see all these super chats flooding him. I was cheering him on. I even was in the comments saying, congratulations. Now, I didn't send him shit, and now I never will. I wanted to make a statement so bad that I sent something to TREECEY. And I still don't even like TREECEY, but I will say she is entertaining and she's loyal to a fault. I've had many laughs watching TREECEY, and I have watched her go hard for people she likes, whether she was right or wrong. So I tell the truth on folks, and I give credit where credit is due. TREECEY is loyal, and TREECEY is entertaining. I don't co-sign everything she says, and I don't agree with everything she says or does. But my dislike and disrespect for Jay Wilson is stronger than my dislike for TREECEY. And I know how much he loves money. And I just felt like that would be the biggest slap in the face I could give him. And I want him to know that. Normally, I would not brag or even mention a donation I gave to anybody. I feel like that should be done privately. I don't even like the idea of super chats where everybody can see it. I think your support should be done privately, discreetly, and humbly. So, and I'm not saying it's a large amount of money, not at all, but it could have been 50 cents. It's the fact that he will never get anything from me. I would rather give to TREECEY any day than send him a dime. A red cent he will never get from me. And that's all he wants on here. So, let that be a lesson, and I hope that listening to other people is worth support and money. Because you still can't tell me anything that I've done to him. That's all. Let me get back to work.